It's Time Out with Michael. Glad to have you here. We're ready to go rock and roll this live show. We got Carrie here. She's going to help us out tonight and really go through this whole stream. Glad to have you back on. Rosa, can you give us a thumbs up or a one or things? Do we sound
Rosa.
okay? Are we looking okay? We really want to make sure that we really tried to dial in the sound. The sound in the video didn't look so good last time. So let us know. 1, if everything's really doing good. 2, if it's mediocre. 3, if it's crappy. That's what we're looking for. Thanks, Rosa. So with that, while we're waiting for Rosa to give us a 1, 2, or a 3, we just want to really thank everybody for watching and supporting the channel. We are now up to 59 subscribers,
which is so awesome.
Almost made that 60 mark.
You're getting there.
So close. And again, our goal is to get to 100 so we can change the YouTube name.
Oh, hey, there's Cool Drummer. Hey, there's Ronnie.
Okay,
did I miss
good.
Anybody?
Sounds
no,
good.
Rosa. Okay.
All right. So good. All right. So again, we're trying to get to 100 so we can change the name in YouTube so I can put Time Out with Michael on there. That's my first goal. And so thank you everybody who has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, you're watching this now,
hit the thumbs up,
hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any of our content. We're learning how to do vlogs. We're learning how to do all that fun stuff along with our live streams. So we've kind of changed the formats and stuff. So hopefully everybody likes what we're doing. So tonight we're going to talk about driving etiquette.
Oh man,
that is our thing. I probably am going to hit some sore spots tonight, but we got to talk about it. Talk about driving etiquette.
Did you see Midlife Vibes is in the house?
They are in the house.
What did they say? Oh, look at that beautiful couple. And I'm like, what stream are they watching? Because he's the beautiful one, and I'm just like, here.
That's the good one.
He's, yeah.
So, yeah, anyway, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining Instagram.
I know he is a horrible driver. He is way bad.
No, I am not.
You are.
Fabulous. Probably one of the best backwards drivers you guys have ever seen.
Hey, we spend our driving time together where I'm sitting here with my hands folded. I am white knuckled. I am saying Hail Marys. Please, dear Jesus, don't let me die.
She does. She freaks out. I'm a great driver, by the way. I go not the speed limit. I usually am using my blinker. That's all that matters. And that's all going to be talked about tonight in the stream. Throw up your comments, talk about those things, and what some of your driving etiquette
Cope and Mello's in the house.
Pet peeves are. Hey, Cope and Mello, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Driving the stream. Yes, you are going to drive the stream tonight. So I've had a little bit to drink, trying to loosen up. Mondays are big for me. Today was no exception. And I think I did a podcast about F Mondays.
Yes, you did.
And
that was a good one.
I think I'm going to bring it back.
You do need to bring it back
and talk about that, because Mondays don't always have to be bad, and you can really make the best of it. So,
but I think you did the F Mondays thing before you were in your new position.
Yeah.
And you have so much more responsibility, so much more going on, and your Mondays weren't like they are now.
They still are bad. They can be. Yes, Kelly, your mom was is it mom or dad that was the driving instructor for driver's ed? I don't even think they have that anymore. I swear they don't, which again, we're going to talk about all of that tonight, like how people just suck at driving. Okay. So, tonight we're going to talk about that. Blinkers, seat belts, one thing that drives me crazy are those GD California drivers that drive in.
You should be careful. Be careful. No, look at our comments and see who's in our stream.
I do. I see that. And they are it's frustrating. They drive in the left lane and they just keep driving. And I swear, you
better be
get
careful.
On them and you put the flashies and honk at them. And what do? They move over into the right lane and you pass them.
But it is
frustrating. And then
frustrating.
they get right back into the left lane.
Oh, hey, Juan.
That's right. Mom did the daycare. That's right. Okay, but you know what? I'm telling you,
Yeah, Cool Drummer, you guys are left lane hoggers.
Left lane
Left
hoggers.
lane
But we've
hoggers,
driven in
yes.
California. We understand that. Like,
Yeah.
it's so different. Like, left lane is slow, right lane is fast.
Yes, it
it's
is.
definitely different.
Yes,
So
it is.
let's ask the first question.
I was going to say, what about those Utah drivers?
They're the worst.
Yes, they are.
I've been all over the world, and I'm telling you, I've been all over the world: Europe, Asia, Australia, Mexico, United States, and Utah has the absolute worst drivers. Utah, you suck. You're the worst. Okay, so I've said it.
Yes,
and,
Juan,
and
yellow light does mean drive faster.
Have you ever seen that
Good
meme
job.
where they say, the yellow light and you hit the brakes and everybody piles up behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. Drive faster, okay? Drive faster. And Utah has the longest yellow lights ever known to man.
Yeah.
Ever.
But here in Wyoming, because we're so close to the Utah border, I have learned if I am at a red light and when it turns green, I always give it like a good 1, 2, 3 before I start going, because Utah drivers will barrel right through red lights.
Absolutely. So let's get into the first thing. You guys give me so everything tonight is going to be a 1 for yes and a 2 for no. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about, do you wear your seatbelt everywhere you go? Yes or no? Okay. For me, I don't wear a seatbelt everywhere I go. The only time I wear a seatbelt is on the interstate, and sometimes I don't do that. But yes, I don't wear my seatbelt. And again, I don't know why that is, but I just don't. I find
it's
myself,
because you like to aggravate your wife.
I find myself wearing my seatbelt more and more. I don't know. It's just I started to do that. It's
because you like to aggravate your wife.
She nags
because
on me
he gets in the car and he takes off without putting his seatbelt on, and it just dings and dings, and that drives me crazy. But not so much that is that safety. I do not get into a vehicle without putting my seatbelt on. It is a must. Hey, Jason, how are you?
Thanks for joining.
Okay,
so everybody put on there 1, they wear their seatbelt. Jason says no. Pound you, Jason. We don't wear a seatbelt. Just kidding. I had to have somebody that was on my stuff too.
Yeah, I knew you would find a friend on here who doesn't like seatbelts, but I don't know. There was a time where I didn't ever wear one. I just thought they were ridiculous and I was just annoyed by it. But in my wiser, older age, I have discovered the seatbelt is my friend.
So, and this is interesting. I don't know if any law enforcement are watching, but I did talk to a lot of law enforcement people. My father was one, and he never wore a seatbelt. And the reason being is because all of the gear that he wore, if he was driving down the road and he had to get out of the car fast for something, to be able to take that seatbelt off, go out the door, it sometimes got caught on things. So he didn't wear a seatbelt. I know that's weird, but I did hear that from a lot of law enforcement officials that they don't necessarily always wear their seatbelt because of that reason. But I don't know. It could be right. Could be not. Use an OBD silence the seat alarm. What is OBD?
Yeah. What is that?
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. I've seen those belts that you can get and just click in there and then you don't have to worry about it because it's just in there.
Do you want to talk about what you do with the seatbelt in the side-by-side?
Same. I do the same. I put it behind my back.
Yeah. I wear mine, just so you know.
Thanks, Rosa.
Appreciate I wear mine.
Yeah, but I'm not the police. Who says I'm undercover? Okay. I am the police, undercover police. Okay. So, but really, it's a safety thing. It is the law to wear your seatbelt. You need to. So wear the seatbelt, please. Probably wouldn't wear a seatbelt if I lived in
Sometimes
Hawaii.
when we're driving to Utah, I wish I had 2 seatbelts. I wish I had the 5-point harness so that
she's full of it. Don't let her fool you on that.
Oh, I'm not joking.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the next one because I saw Cool Drummer put that in there. It is kind of down on the thing, but I'm gonna bring it up now. A pet peeve for me, and this is just because I've driven big trucks, and I'm telling you, a 52-foot trailer plus your truck is really hard to stop when you jack wagons in front of us and even in front of them don't put on your blinker. It's a simple process. What are you going to do? You're going to turn left. You're going to turn right. Where are you going? And then you're going down the freeway, the highway, and you have a turn like up in Star Valley, up in that area, up in that, there's so many turnoffs to go off into the country. And if you don't use a blinker, you're going 55 miles an hour down the freeway or the highway, and you have to slam on your brakes. Use your blinker. Knock it off. Use it. I was driving today. I was driving down to the warehouse, and this guy, I know who he is, not going to name any names, got in to go turn down Wasatch Road, didn't use his blinker, went to go turn to his place where he's going, didn't use his blinker. Man, use your blinker. It's not that hard. Not that hard. Do you use your blinker?
I try to always, yes.
She tries to, okay?
Hey, I'm not perfect. I'm human.
Should be. You should be.
I'm not. But I try to. I try to be very
so
aware of what I'm
Jason
doing.
threw that up there. OBD2 is an expensive code reader, gives you control of your automobile's computer. Ooh, I need one of those. I do need one of those.
What do you need one for?
To shut off the seatbelt alarm.
Oh.
Ben says, I'm 1,000 pounds right now. People slam on their brakes and cut me off every day. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too. Really annoying. Juan says, scientists have said that the reason for traffic is something called phantom traffic.
I have never heard of that.
Okay.
Is that like phantom pain?
Is that like Sasquatch traffic? Because we have that up here, Juan. People stopped. They thought they saw Sasquatch. I just got him off on a tangent, didn't I?
Yeah, you
did. Miss you, Juan.
It's going to make Juan want to come out here and
find Sasquatch, right?
Let's do it.
Hey, if you haven't already, jump over to Facebook, Instagram, follow us over there on YouTube as well. Hit the notification bell. We are on there. Yes, those are plugs. I am getting paid by her to make those plugs. Okay?
That's right.
I know. So another thing to talk about is that we see out there. Let's see. Cool Drummer says, let's continue on this. Cool Drummer says you need to use your turn signal all the time because you might forget in critical spots. Yes. Juan says I use my blinker always unless I'm driving at 3:30 and in search for Mothman. And Rosa says she uses her blinker all the time. Again, it's just a courtesy. It lets you know, especially when you're driving down the road and you're in a big rig or when you're not paying attention. Look, how many people are distracted drivers out there, especially now with cell phones? I know that they have apps out there. I know they have things on your phone that can shut it down. You can't use it.
What about the people who are driving down the road with their blinker on, but they're not turning?
Oh, yeah.
They're not merging. They're not doing anything. I just wish at those times when someone's driving down the road with their blinker on, you stop to let them merge over, but they still have their blinker on, or you're behind them and you can't go around them. And I just wish at times I had a loudspeaker where I could yell, "Hey, Jack, what's that clicking sound?" Just so they'll figure out why their blinker is on. I don't know. It drives me insane.
They have this thing right here, and you get next to them and you give them the Tweety bird.
The Tweety bird. Yep.
Oh, so annoying.
Yeah, but most of the time they're just going to be annoyed that you give them the Tweety bird and they're not going to figure it out.
They don't get it.
But if you had a loudspeaker that you could say, "Hey, Jack, what's that clicking sound?" Maybe they would understand that you're annoyed that they left the blinker on.
My mom got my aunt this board one time for angry drivers. And in this book, it had like a thing that you could write things with a dry erase. So you could you suck at driving, or you could put your
who's doing the writing while they're driving?
The passenger.
Oh, the passenger.
You are.
Okay.
You can tell them to turn their blinker off. Yes, that is completely annoying when, yeah. I got to remember. So we got a new thing that holds our camera. I could see it waving. And
that's one other thing that we should talk about is road rage. Is that on the list?
Yeah, it is on. It is on there.
Okay. I'll wait till you say we can talk about it then.
Yeah. Michael, I wish I could take a picture. Your stream is on 3 devices. We're really working on we have actually two more cameras and
She's
2
saying
different
that
views.
She has it on 3.
I know. She has it on the iPad, the TV, and the YouTube, and phone, on Facebook. Yeah, we usually have.
Rosa,
a couple
I want to know: do I look good on TV? Just kidding. Just kidding.
It's easy, but we're going to work on cameras. Just bear with us. We want to do that. It's going to be fun working on that. But that's, again, all of your guys' support as we start to get through all these things. I haven't really set up a Patreon page, but maybe they could Venmo some money or something.
What?
I don't know. Just kidding.
Just shush.
Okay.
You're not on here for that.
I know I'm not. Okay.
Maybe later.
Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about is automatic lights. Have you ever been driving down the road at nighttime and there's a car that just pulls out, has no tail lights, no headlights? I seriously want to pull them over and go, how are you driving? How are you? When I get in the car at night and I don't see lights in my car or out there, I can't drive.
I'm freaking out.
I can't do it. I don't know how and they just drive. They just keep driving and they're going and they keep driving and going.
Thank you, Rosa.
I don't know how they do it. I don't.
Well, here's the thing. I'm old. So I remember back in the day when you drove vehicles that didn't have the daytime headlights on. And then when they introduced those daylight headlights on, it used to really bother me. I'm like, why are these on in the day? We see you there. We are not sponsored by Bud Light Seltzer.
Be cool.
But
they are good.
They're amazing. So anyway, I just remember when those daytime lights were on, and then the automatic nighttime lights, when you put your you could set your lights to auto so they automatically come on. So, and now I kind of think I'd be lost without it.
It is, and
so
I've noticed sometimes if we ever rent a car, I always look to see if it's got automatic lights, and I pay attention to that because all of our vehicles have automatic lights that were as soon as you get in the car and start driving, it's got a sensor on. When you need the lights on, they automatically go on. And so you kind of get spoiled on that. But again, I just don't understand why people don't turn your lights on, please. I know.
I think those people are maybe a little intoxicated or just don't pay attention. I don't know. Dumb. I always assume they're intoxicated if they don't have their lights on at night. So, but here in Wyoming, I know other places you don't see this so much, but here in Wyoming, and this is a huge pet peeve of mine that I absolutely hate, are those LED bars that people have on their vehicles, like either across
so annoying
their windshield on the bottom or like on the front or above the windshield. I'm not a big fan of that. And if I'm making somebody mad by saying that, I'm so sorry. But, especially when you're driving around town and somebody has that big bar light on, it hurts my eyes.
It's so bad. It's really, those lights aren't for on the road, on a public road or a public highway.
Then why would you put them on a car? Why would you do that? If they're meant to be for off-roading, why would you put them on a car that you don't take off-road? Okay, I get that, but
it's rednecks. We live in Wyoming.
So
we're
Ben
surrounded
says,
by cows.
I never had road rage until I started driving in Utah, which is true. Utah provokes road rage like none other. Yeah. And he says he can't flip people off because he drives a billboard. Do you like advertise on your car or something?
No,
is that what?
The company that he works for.
He drives a billboard?
The company he works for is a giant billboard.
Oh.
Hold on one second, everybody.
What? Okay.
Okay, we're back. I had to explain.
Sorry.
She understands. It's kind of like me. I got to be cautious.
Well, I just didn't know if he worked for someone that, never mind, but now I get it.
Carrie.
Okay, Juan, I'll give you that.
So yeah, use your blinker, stay out of the left lane.
Turn your lights on.
There's a lot of there. So one thing we have.
Hey, Kirsten.
Hey, perfect.
Since Kirsten is on,
since
Kirsten is on, I want to say thank you so much, Kirsten. If you haven't checked out her Etsy shop, her web page, it's called Inspire for Hire. and she puts out the most amazing products. They are beautiful, they are wonderful, and so is she. Check her out, Inspire for Hire.
So,
And she did not pay me to say that.
Inspire for Hire is our sponsor for the show. And here you can go over to her Etsy page. She has so many cute things up there. She gave us some really cool water bottles. Thank you so much. We loved it. It was awesome.
Heck yeah.
We got some stickers from her. There's a lot of things in here. Oh, went so fast.
What are you doing?
I went a little fast. Okay.
I'm going to take the mouse.
No,
Yep.
you will not. I'm learning how to use the mouse.
I'm going to
have
take the
reach
mouse.
clear over and everything. So she's got a lot of cute things. She got some sticker packs. She's got a bag. She's got some scrunchies. She's got some window some
Car charms.
car charms.
Those
Okay.
are awesome.
A ton of mystery stickers that she does through there. She's got some keychains. And you know the cool thing about this is we do our merch stuff. All of her stuff on here is taken by her. Her pictures are by her. It's her. It's there. It's cool.
She's
I
way
dig
more
that.
creative than I am.
You know,
That's
support
for sure.
the local small businesses. She's got these really cool handmade macrame keychains. Super cute. Really like those. And she's just got so many other cool things that she has on there. And she has an Instagram page. She has a Pinterest page.
Pinterest?
Yeah, she has a Pinterest
Really?
page.
I didn't know that.
Rose is going to throw all those links up on there. So if you want to check those out, she'll put those on there. I know she's really quick. Rose is the best mod ever. Okay. She is so quick with that. She knows where to find it.
Yes, she does.
Impressed. I try every day to do pretty good on our other live stream. And I just.
So did you see Juan's
second
comment?
best.
Juan says, I got a ticket for not having a front license plate. Yeah.
So those
That's a real issue.
are some laws in Wyoming. They have a law that says you have to have your front license plate on there if you have a bracket,
license plate holder.
if you have a license plate holder.
But if you don't,
they
then you
changed that
don't
this
have to
last
have
year,
one.
So that was really good. Rachel's Adventures, thanks for joining the stream. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We appreciate you. Again, this segment is brought to you by, this whole show is brought to you by Inspire for Hire Co. And we're just plugging her business real quick because, again, she sponsored us and helped us put this stream together tonight. So thank you so much. We just appreciate you. Check her out. Go visit her shop. Order some things from her. She might even throw an extra sticker in there.
What?
And if you use the code timeout, you get a little surprise and a little extra discount off of there. So type in that. She'll help you out. She appreciates all the business thrown towards her, and we appreciate her. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Oh, hey, Veronica, how are you?
There's Veronica. Blink her every time, and she's a slow driver. No, you're not. Not like that one guy in the Cadillac.
Oh, he's the worst.
He's horrible. Horrible.
What I hate about slow drivers is on the interstate, I get on the interstate and I set my cruise control. And what I hate is when I am in the left lane, I am going fast and I come upon somebody not going so fast and they make me get off my cruise.
That is annoying.
That's when road rage sets in. But I guess we're not on the road rage segment. So just saying. Kirsten says, I know who you're talking about in the Cadillac.
Yeah.
He's never in a hurry.
Never in a hurry.
Doesn't
Never
matter.
in a hurry.
Doesn't matter if you're in a hurry. He's not.
Okay.
Ever.
So back to it. One thing in Evanston that we have, and if you're in Evanston, Wyoming, there's a street that is like the main corridor for everybody getting off the interstate, getting to the interstate. It's part of the old Lincoln Highway. It's got a sign on there, and it's 2 lanes. As you're driving down the 2 lanes, there's this big blinking sign, and I'm talking it's huge. It's a big blinky sign, and it shows the left lane. We'll go this way. The left lane is going straight, and you have to merge from the right lane. It's going to turn into 1 lane, and they are as you're in Evanstonite or whatever you want to call us. As we're driving behind this person or next to this person, we're like, yep, Utah, California, Colorado, Nebraska, New York, whatever, they're not merging. Better slow down because those idiots are not getting over. It's so funny. Kittle, thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate you.
What it do, Kittle?
But I'm talking about signs. Who pays attention to the road signs? Are you really driving down the road and you miss the speed limit? You miss the yield sign? You miss the merge? What is it? Like, seriously, like, I don't get that people don't pay attention. Like, especially,
I think it's kind of funny. And what I think is funny is especially
It's not
coming
funny.
down that main drag. What is it? It's not 12th Street, is it? Is it 12th Street? I don't know. I've only lived here my whole life. Don't
Harrison.
ask. Anyway, Harrison, as you're coming down Harrison, there is no stop sign at the end of Harrison. You just turn. Or if you're going to turn left, you get in the lane and you wait, but people will stop there. There is not a stop sign. There is not a stoplight. There is not even a yield sign, but people will stop there. It
Folks,
drives me crazy.
if you have young kids and you're teaching them to drive and you're not sending them to driver's ed, tell them to pay attention to signs, road signs, street signs. They're important.
Yeah,
Yes,
Kristen, right by the post office. Yep.
Oh, it's so funny.
Ooh, hey, So Cargo.
Hey, So Cargo. Thank
you for stopping by.
Hey, here's the other Carrie.
What?
Cargo's Carrie.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
All right. Thank you so much for the little electronic cord holders that we use it at home now, and it's so awesome. Thank you so much.
So
Cargo.
beautiful.
We love it.
And the maple candy was the
That
bomb.
was pretty good. That was good. I was impressed.
The bomb. Oh, we were talking about driver's ed. So I'm so old that driver's ed was optional and your parents had to pay for it, which my parents were not going to pay for that. So I always say I went to the Rick Smith School of Driving. That was not fun.
Yes, yeah. Rick Smith. It is the exact reason why I drive.
What?
No.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I drive everywhere. Yeah.
No, it's because he's a control freak who says he gets car sick.
Incorrect.
I'm a good driver.
Josh, did I get car sick when I was with you?
I am a good driver. That's because, oh, never mind.
Has nothing to do with that. So Jason puts up this, and this is good for the signs. The posted speed limit is the speed limit beyond the sign. You're absolutely correct, Jason. That is everywhere, 50 states, wherever you go. It is not when you see the sign. You have to literally be past that sign to go that speed limit, not when you see it. So
good night, Veronica. Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for driving by.
Yeah, thanks for driving by.
It is a driving show.
And you drive as fast or slow as you want, Ronnie. It's A-okay.
Just right by. So driver's ed, yeah, it's one of those things that's optional in Evanston. They didn't really have it. Showing the signs.
And that's awesome that Jason posted or pointed out that the speed limit is the sign posted beyond that sign, because I have to be honest, I'm a bit of a lead foot and I kind of take that as a suggested speed limit. That's only gotten me
apparent with our insurance.
in trouble a handful of times. Hey, knock on wood. I have not had a speeding ticket in, I think it's been over 5 years.
It's been good. We went down $5 in our insurance.
Hey, now,
great.
Pretty soon I'm going to get the senior citizens discount. So hang in there. It's a coming.
So, yeah, slow down. Okay. But no, really pay attention to the signs. Look at the signs. Please teach your kids that. I really would like you to do that. It's not hard. Stop signs, yield signs. Those are the easy ones. Merging signs.
Hey, and if you think I am such a bad driver, I taught both of my big kids how to drive, and they are both excellent drivers with excellent driving records. So there.
No comment. Moving on. Okay.
Hey, they're good drivers. So stop.
They are good drivers. So yeah, just pay attention to the signs, please. Thank you. We'd appreciate it. Next one, okay, is handicap spots. Okay.
I have a funny story about the handicap spot.
Okay, go.
Although, well, okay. So, one of my nieces.
I'll tell you what my pet peeve of driving
What?
etiquette about the handicap
Hey,
sign is.
I'm
next.
talking. You can have
Okay,
your
go
turn
ahead.
in a second.
Go ahead. I'll
So
drink.
when one of my nieces was little, she asked her mom about the handicap sign, and she's like, "Why is there a parking spot for a person on the toilet?" So I just like every time I see that sign, that's what I think of, is somebody sitting on a toilet. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be insensitive to people who have disabilities.
We got these cool stickers.
It's a cute story. It didn't come out as cute as I expected it would. So sorry.
It was funny though.
It was funny.
Anyway, the cup, it's got a bunch of our good friends. We met up at Knott's Berry Farm a couple weekends ago, and we're able to get some cool stickers from them. The Yaya Chronicles, Beloved One, Midlife Vibes, Kiko,
part of Rose's World.
Carla and Kiko. I always want to say Carlo and Kiko. And if we were,
oh hey, and speak of the devils, look who just joined us.
They just joined us. In Juan's reference, Kaka. And then I got my What It Do from Kid Alt TV, one of my all-time favorite stickers. Part of Rose's World, and then of course Army National Guard in Wyoming.
Hey, and I brought my cup, and I have this one. Where's the camera? It's all decorated with my awesome stickers. Sorry, I can't talk. I have one adult beverage, and it's already affected my speech. Margarita's bag. I'm just a little bit obsessed. Just a little bit obsessed with Margarita's bag. So
I'm gonna go right
anyway.
I'm gonna go right off of this is my pet peeve, and let me go off of this.
Cargo had said, can you go back? She had said something funny. She had said something about the stoplights or stop signs. How the stop signs with the white around them are optional. And yes, especially in Wyoming, those are optional. So anyway, now you can go on to your pet peeve. And yes, Cargo, when you get stickers, we will definitely represent for sure.
Yes, we will. She did say something about I'm trying to find, I might have went way too far. Yes, the stop signs with the white around them, they are optional. It's a yield. It's a California thing, Canadian thing. It's cool.
I was always raised with the saying, no cop, no stop.
One of those. Yeah, absolutely. Hi Juan, no more caca. Okay, yeah. So what what Rosa put on there is I dislike when people don't park right by the handicap spot. Makes it hard to deal with his wheelchair. I need that spot for Harold when he's okay. So my pet peeve, and I really don't care who I piss off on this comment. When you pull up to a handicap spot and you're parked halfway cockeyed in that thing just because whatever, that's part one.
Yep.
You got to go between the lines. If you can't hit between the lines, you shouldn't be driving.
I'm going to sit back and you guys enjoy the rant.
Second to this, when you pull up in a jacked up truck and you have to go to the handicap spot, man, you shouldn't be allowed to have that. Pisses me off. And then those people that's it. Number two things, park between the lines and don't drive some jacked up vehicle because you can and you think you deserve a handicap sticker. Makes me mad.
Kirsten's saying, should I make business cards that say you park like shit? Yeah.
Whoa.
What? She said it.
Okay.
I'm reading the comment.
Look.
I know I
have a card that says that.
No, it says you suck at parking.
Yeah, you suck at parking.
But I
Next
really think that
like
Kirsten needs to come up with her
crap
own.
out of your car.
Kirsten, you come up with that. That would be awesome.
Funny. Put that on Inspire for Hire thing. That would be perfect. Buy the sticker, buy the card. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, this is mostly a grown-up show. So if I say a sentence enhancer, I'm not saying the one that starts with an F.
Yes, it is annoying AF. I am not kidding. I don't have any family members or anything like that that require a handicap sticker, a handicap parking. Like you're not, you don't get that exception.
I'm not
We have to
going
park
there.
at the end of the thing.
No,
But
no.
let
I
me
will
tell you,
park as
those
far
people
away as
that
possible.
need that, like Rosa for her son, for some of our friends that have that need
Absolutely.
that, I just can't stand that some jackwagon thinks that they can just park however, whatever, and ruin it for everybody else. And then again, that one person that thinks they need that jacked up truck or that
Now,
jacked up vehicle
That's
that needs
a
to.
little bit of something that I will argue with you about. You know, if someone that, just because you require the sticker doesn't mean you can't
Right.
drive the vehicle. Just park it normal.
Have you ever got into a jacked up truck?
Hey,
Hence the reason mine
hey,
is not jacked up anymore.
I'm
She
old.
said it's kind of difficult to get up in there. Okay,
You know
think
this.
about somebody that's handicapped or has that problem that they cannot physically get from a regular
Hey.
parking spot to the front door of a store or anything.
I'm just saying they're living their best life. And
How
if they
about
want
park
a
like
jacked up
shit
truck, then
stickers so
they
someone
can.
else can put the bad part? Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying they can live their best life.
Yeah, new sticker jackwagon. Yeah, it's one of my favorite words. Have to be censored. I know I live your best life, but it just makes me want to key your vehicle. Makes me want
That's a little ragey. That's a little ragey.
Yeah, ragey.
Calm down there, Turbo.
Driving etiquette. What does Rosa put up there? Then drives me crazy getting a weird look that I'm parked in a handicap. It looks like, hell do you not see my child? Yeah, and then that's one of those things too, like really like, again, I have some friends that require to have that. Dustin, he requires to be there.
Well,
and what's frustrating is like, I honestly believe that if he had to park, there was no handicap parking, he would park wherever he would and just go, because that's just he doesn't use that as a crap. I just floors me. Okay, that's it. I'm off my rage. I'm off the handicap spots. Moving on.
That's right. Kirsten says that there are people who qualify for those stickers besides physical disabilities. So
there is, but it just Okay, so I pulled up a couple things, 40 things of driving etiquette. We've pretty much covered a lot of these. One thing that is, we did talk about that, Carla, about people not using their signal, their blinker. Gosh dang, that is something just drives me crazy. Use your blinker. One thing that drives me crazy a little bit is, and again, this is probably just a preference. However, if you're a smoker and somebody gets into the car, I just think it's, just etiquette to say, do you mind if I smoke in the car while it is? I mean, I think you my buddy used to smoke in the car all the time and it just was what it was.
Right.
But maybe just some etiquette. Don't smoke, because they passed a law. I'm pretty sure they passed a law in Evanston and in the state of Wyoming that you're not allowed to smoke in your vehicle
with kids in the car.
It's
child abuse.
You know how many people smoke in their car with kids in the car? I'm
an abused child. My parents smoked in the car.
My grandma did that too. But that kid don't want to. I don't know.
No,
I knew a lot of kids when I went to school that would come to school and smell like cigarette smoke because their parents or grandparents or relatives smoked, and they were so embarrassed. They absolutely were embarrassed that they smelled like cigarette smoke, and it was so bad.
Oh, I know, Kirsten. My parents did that with the windows up too. It was horrible. Horrible.
It's just one of those things. Like, again, maybe your kids don't want to smoke, and I know you're right. It's your right, but
I hope our kids don't want to smoke.
Have a little bit of etiquette and some.
I think our kids would die.
They
They
would.
would.
They would die.
Yeah.
I know we die.
A little bit.
Here's another thing. When you're in the car and you're driving,
Ben says it builds character.
builds character. I don't know
Right?
about that. Yeah.
And
Passengers
character
should
is either
not
you
touch
die
the
or you
climate
don't.
control or the radio.
Hey, now. That's why you get a car where there are two sets of controls.
No,
Driver.
some people
Passenger.
can't afford those. Okay, not
Well-
everybody. Yeah. There you go. Don't touch the climate control. Don't touch.
Hey,
Ask.
if there's only
Ask.
one set of controls and you are the passenger, yes, of course you ask. But hello, if there's two sets of controls, suit yourself.
No feet on the dashboard. Okay. Two
I am
things.
so bad at that.
Two things.
I am
You got
so
dirty
bad
feet,
at that.
disgusting, up on the windshield. It
No,
puts
no.
feet marks up on there.
I don't do that.
Second, have you ever seen? I'm going to show you pictures later. Pictures of
What?
people that put their feet up in the window.
Oh, I know.
and they
And
get
they
in a wreck.
wreck and it like totally F's up their hips.
Hips, back, legs.
Yeah, it's bad. I know it's a bad habit.
It's a bad habit. Probably not a good thing.
Juan, I love that comment.
What does he say?
He says he turns down the radio when he parks always.
I find that you don't want. I think you're lying. I think that you turn the music up
It's so funny.
and you're dancing in the car.
It is so funny. I have found, so I have tinted windows in my vehicle, and driving at night, since I am a little bit elderly, old. When I'm driving at night and I'm trying to find a house, I always roll down the window. Or I'll turn down the radio when I'm trying to find it. It's crazy. It's so funny. So I totally feel you there, Juan.
Let's see.
Oh, heck yeah, Kristen. You have to turn it down so you can hear your directions driving in Salt Lake. It's crazy down there.
Another thing too, and this goes for you California drivers, don't hold up traffic by passing vehicles slow. If you're going to pass the vehicle, get past them, get into the other lane, be done. So the people that are trying to speed and use the Autobahn and heavy lead foot drivers can get past and do their thing. It's one of those things. Just pass. Go. Squirrel moment. Oh, congratulations to Carla and Kiko for buying your Walt Disney World tickets. So let's go. I'll drink to that. Good job. I'm so
cannot
excited.
wait.
We're going to Walt Disney World in October. A lot of our friends are going to be there. A lot of friends will be there at different times. We're going to try to meet up. We all have different schedules. And again, hopefully we can just all get together and things are going to be so much. Okay, so now I'm going to put this up here. What are you talking about? Explain to me, Carla. Oh, slow driver in the fast lane. What is that? Yeah, explain to me, Carla. All of you Californians do it. I'm waiting. I'll wait.
Did you see Ben's comment? He says he turns off the radio when the weather gets bad. I feel you there. When the weather's bad, like when you're in the, what do they call it? When you're in the snow and it's like driving right towards you and it's
Still
like
waiting, Carla.
Millennium Falcon driving. I always have to turn the radio off. It's,
warp speed?
Yeah, when you're doing warp speed in the snow.
Still waiting, Carla. I want to know, what is it about California drivers in the left lane? I'm waiting. Josh and Becky, you're on there too. Rosa, Juanito, you're there. Cool drummer. Sure would like to know.
Did you look? Juan answered that.
What did he say? Oh, he did answer it. Okay, he says, "I'm off in the left lane. I'm going 80, but these people are going 100 plus. Sorry, I'm not going faster." Then get to the right lane. It states in the California driving handbook. I look it up.
Because
go
he's
to
read
Google.
it.
Look it up. I've read it. It's in the Wyoming one too. If you are not passing anybody, you should be in the leftmost lane of any road. Okay. Oh, well, I'm going crazy. Okay. She says, if you're going 65 in the fast lane and there are a bunch of cars behind you, move over. Yes. I know you have to type. I'm trying to be funny. Because we talked about this a little
slow
earlier.
your roll there, Turbo.
Slow the roll. I'm in the fast lane. I am not in the slow lane.
So Ben says he's a right lane warrior. Thank you. I think he's like one of the kindest drivers then.
He is.
What I really hate about people who drive, I don't know what to call them. The larger trucks. Can they see that?
I don't know.
It's awfully bright. The light is awfully bright. But what I really hate is when you are on the interstate and you have your cruise control on, you are in the left lane cruising 85 miles an hour or so in the left lane, and all of a sudden a truck driver decides to pull over into your lane.
Get out the way. Oh,
exactly.
Exactly. I love that, Carla. That came at the right time. Okay, so again, I looked at these things, and this is what it says. Stay in the right lane except when passing. No one loves being held up on the highway because another driver is camped out in the left lane.
I just want to know, why do the big truck
exactly
drivers have to get into the left lane when they know
over
that
to
they're
the
going
right
to be
and
going
middle
at the
lane
pace
and let
of
faster traffic
slower than smell?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. 60 in the slow lane. Woo. Woo. Oh, I'm in the fast lane if I'm driving 80 like Juan said. Yeah. So just move over. It's great. Some other things. When you're sitting at a stoplight.
I know, wasn't you, Ben?
Distracted driving. Distracted driving is probably one of the worst things right now, especially with cell phones. Pay attention to the stoplight. When it turns green, go.
I don't.
Don't sit at the stoplight.
I count 1, 2, 3.
This one.
I've seen those Utah drivers. They go right through the red lights.
Don't text and drive. Don't do that. It's bad.
Who are you talking to you?
Don't.
Michael, you talking to you?
Drive fast because you have a population of 100.
Hey.
No. Rosa, thank you so much. Appreciate you. She's got a stream that she's got to get ready for. So we're going to try to wrap this up as well so everybody can jump over to Rosa's stream.
Rosa. Thank you for everything.
Support her. Go over there. And thank you very much for modding and doing a bunch of things for our chat. So is there anything else that you can think of, driving etiquette that would be nice to talk about? Anybody else in the stream have anything that they want to talk about?
Where did she go? There
we go. So she says, I hate it when the light has been green and I'm waiting to turn left and oncoming traffic slows down.
I hate that too.
Yep. What about comment on a live show and drive? Ben, do whatever you need to do, man.
Hey, Ben, if you're driving right now, thanks so much for your support of the show.
Yeah.
And I'm not judging. Except I will say, Michael Searle, you and your don't text and drive. Don't text and drive.
I use talk to text now. I've learned. I'm getting better.
You have gotten a lot better. I will say that.
Don't drive below the posted speed limit. Some other things, if there is somebody, and I think this is, just a Wyoming law. So I'm not sure what the law is anywhere else. When you're coming up on a vehicle that's off the side of the road with their hazards on or something, you're supposed to pull over into the far left lane so you don't have to do things or you don't have to run into them. You know what I'm
yeah.
So when somebody's pulled over in the
so when a police officer or when there's a police officer and has someone pulled over in the emergency lane, you need to go over.
If vehicles broke down in the emergency lane, you're supposed to move over to the utmost left lane. So yes, you do that. And yes, put your blinker on before you do that. Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Did you see Midlife Vibes said the worst thing is when your wife tells you how to drive?
Oh, this is horrible. Josh, I get it. This is horrible. When the wife is she's over there just, Michael, stop. Michael, slow down. Michael, move over. Michael, just stop. You know what? I'm pull over. I'm gonna let you drive, and then we'll be lost.
Yes, please do.
Oh, she is
I would
horrible. We would be lost.
What?
We wouldn't get there.
OMG. For real.
Oh yeah. We would.
Yeah,
We'd be stuck everywhere we went.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Carla and Kiko Adventures, they put up there, I hate when the power goes out and they put stop sign at the intersection. Then the light goes back on and people still treat it as a stop sign and crash into me and make me look like a bad driver. We've never had that. But man, I can tell you what, people are about the most idiotic when the power goes out and they don't know what to do at a four-way. Like alternate side to side, you're supposed to let the person on your right hand side go. If the right hand person is there before you, you're supposed to let them go. And then it's supposed to go in.
One of my worst things I
clockwise.
hate about driving, roundabouts.
Roundabouts are hard. We don't have very many of those. So those are something that is, for us, sucks. We are not good about that.
Utah has put so many roundabouts in. I freak out every time. I'm like, stop, slow down. What are we doing?
So, yeah.
I know I'm bad at that.
When I drove with my grandparents, my grandma, so I called my grandparents Mama and Papa, but my grandfather's name was Vern. And I couldn't tell you how many times my grandma's Vern. That's all I heard in the back seat, just Vern. Everywhere we went. And I traveled all over the United States with them every summer. I've been to every state except for Hawaii and Alaska, and thanks to them. And that's all I ever heard. Don't tailgate, don't ride people's butt, so to speak.
Also, I wish I had a sign I could flip up in the back of my car telling people not to ride my
butt.
But I was going to say ass, but then I didn't want you to yell at me. I hate that really bad.
We have a lot of friends who drive motorcycles. For us, again, down in California, they've passed a law, and I think maybe they have it in Utah as well. Motorcycles can go wherever they want. As long as there's a paved road, they can go in between, side to side, wherever you want to go. And roundabout in a 53-foot trailer. Ben, Alpine Junction.
Squirrel. Yes, I agree. Ben, that's creepy, scary. I couldn't do that.
That's hard.
I would probably sit there and cry.
But yes, let me tell you, watch out for motorcycles. Wherever you're at.
That freaks me out. It freaks me out
when
motorcycles come right in the middle.
We knew that, and they were just drive by you. I can't tell you how many
those
distracted
people
drivers.
have a death wish.
Oh yeah.
They have a death wish.
No more J's for you, Juan. Yeah. Juan says, I have a traffic circle here in Long Beach. Laugh out loud. Remember once I smoked a J and I was just driving around in circles.
That's awesome, Juan.
That's a great story, Juan. Yeah. But again, we have a lot of friends who own motorcycles, drive motorcycles. I used to have a motorcycle, and I can tell you there's a reason why they're loud, because if they're not loud and you don't hear them, you just, it's bad. And they can go wherever they want. Scary stuff. Watch out for motorcycles, please.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Watch out for motorcycles. Okay. So I think, again, thank you everybody for joining the stream. We appreciate you.
This has been a lot of fun tonight.
A lot of fun. We covered some fun stuff. I want to get off because I want to make sure that we have enough time for everybody to jump over to Rosa's stream, part of Rosa's World. She's done so much for us. We've made it to 59 subscribers. Our goal is 60. And then once we get to 60, we want to get to 70.
I was going to say 75.
Our big goal is to get to 100. When we get to 100, whoever is our 100th subscriber, we will put out what do they call them? What do we always give?
What are you talking about?
Our little gift things that we do. What are they called?
Care package.
Our care package. Time Out with Michael will give you a care package. And ask some of the people on the stream that have got a care package They are fun.
Yes, Kristen, I want to shoot for 10,000.
10,000. So our goal is to get as many as we can. Our first goal, again, was to 100, so we can change the name on YouTube. It's really fun. And then our next goal is to hit 1,000. From 1,000, then we can start doing more
look
things
at that.
with
Ben
YouTube.
just hit 73.
Ben,
We're coming to get you,
on
Ben.
hitting 73.
But yes, congratulations. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
What is Ben's podcast called?
His
live stream thing called?
So we do over here Drama City Productions, and then Ben has Small Town Mentality podcast. So check him out. Thank you, Drama City Productions, for letting us do this over here. Midlife Vibes is using one of our care packages right now.
Oh, which one?
That's awesome. Kidult, he had a tasty care package. Again, we'll hit you up if we get to 100. Whoever hits 100, we'll get them a care package. And then our next goal is to get to obviously those 200, 300, 400, 500, but our main goal is to get to 1,000. And then I shouldn't say main goal, our next goal. And then our main goal, like Midlife said in a couple streams ago, is to get more subscribers than what we have actual population of Evanston. So 10,000 above. That would be
so awesome.
Really cool.
I'd love that.
And then we'll just keep going from there. So again, thank you so much for supporting our channel. We'd love to bring you good content. Hopefully we can. We're again learning how to vlog. We're going to do some more things. Wyoming is, again, for us, is maybe not as interesting, but maybe you guys want to see that.
I think it's interesting.
See some things out of Wyoming that we can bring to you. That's whatever for that. Cows and sheep and horses, bison.
That's right, Ben.
Cows,
Drama City Productions going to blow up.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ben, for letting us use the studio. We sure appreciate it.
It is.
And most of the times, I just want to say thank you, Michael, for letting me come hang out with you tonight. This has been a lot of fun. Most of the time, I just support Michael from home and let him do his thing. But
Kidult's curious. What are you curious about, Kidult?
Yeah.
We'll throw whatever you want your way. I know that Midlife Vibes has a couple of videos out there that kind of showcase Evanston on some things, but we can do old buildings. We can do the mountains, the streams. We have a lot of cool stuff here. We take a lot of it for granted. I think, and which is it's one of those things. We have a cool backyard. It's awesome.
Yeah, we do, especially when Carrie feeds the deer and Michael gets mad.
Every night. Every night.
I feed them healthy things.
Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up as well. Hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any of our content moving forward. And with that, this timeout is